We are in the storage unit, literally in the middle of nowhere, right? Yeah. There's farms around us and stuff. I actually don't understand why this is here, but we only got this unit for $211. We're gonna move fast. We're gonna get this in the trailer, take it home, go through it with you guys. And I got my Jaws shirt on, so I'm feeling pretty excited about it.
And what's the reason why you bought this?
Right here, the rainbow. This thing is super expensive. This is the newer one, and this alone goes for 600 bucks. So I knew right there, right off the rip, we were making 3 times our money. We are back in the backyard, and we got the trailer packed full of that unit. The tail of the take, isn't that the thing in boxing, right? When you talk about the stats, 10 by 10, $211, 30 minutes to load, but we just literally threw everything in here. And I know for a fact that one item in here will pay for the entire unit. Saw it. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I saw it. And it was sitting up front, and we put it up front just so we can talk about it because it's just that good. All right, first there are some not so good things. You just put a whole bunch of like this dirty linen in here, right? We'll call what, the Ghostbusters? No. We'll call the animal shelter to see if they want these. Sometimes they do, but they're pretty heavily stained. People say that, you know, they don't care, but then, oh dear. We found a deer head. The worst thing about this is that in South Carolina, you cannot sell the deer head. So we'll have to see if we can give it away. I know that we know people that like deer and deer heads. Us, not that great, but so let's go ahead and jump right in. I can tell you that already this stuff is pretty heavily stained when it comes to the clothing. Now we did notice there was, yes, that's not so good there. There were a lot of purses in here, right? Mm-hmm. So this purse right here, and this was a unit that was outside. It was not climate controlled. What is that thing?
That's a lighter.
A lighter? Mm-hmm. Really? I have never, no, that ain't a lighter. What are you lighting with it? Whoa, did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, it died. And it only had one piece of juice left. Yep. What are you lighting with that?
Like a candle.
No. That's the neatest thing I've ever seen. Is that new? Is that what the kids are buying nowadays? How did you know that? All right, this lighter, this purse has not so much in it. Throw this stuff over here. There's a book bag we'll go through here in a second. And then in here, I'm seeing just random stuff.
Is that a Bible?
That is a Bible. So we'll go ahead and give all of the Bibles away like we always do. They always end up in our booth. But if you need a Bible, and we can send one to you, we'll do that too. Somebody did mention that, and I told them to send a message on Facebook, but we never got that message on Facebook. Is that $1?
That is $1.
Hey, that's actually $1.
I got $1.
I got $1. I got $1 too. Hey, hey, hey. Birds are chirping. Look at that little vulture up there, spreading his wings. Is he trying to like threaten me? You want to fight vulture? Actually, I think that they dry their wings off so they can fly. I don't know if that's true or not, but I watch them every morning. They're my friends now. My turkey friends. All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's come over here to the, this is like heavy.
No idea.
Yeah, look at this.
Look like.
It's got some Advil. And like, there's no way. Is that real silver? All right, see what type of, okay. That is not silver. I can tell by 1979, though. That's just a quarter. And then you have a Buffalo nickel. This says Silver Eagle Certificate. 1986. Is that real? Yeah, that looks like, if that's real, that's actually probably worth some decent money, right? And then you have this stuff here. Man, this is a good way to start. Right, that feels like silver. This could be just like poured silver. We don't have a magnet. We need a magnet. Because there's another one right here. Silver. And then these right here are not silver. They're just $50 or $1 bills. See how they got the thing on the side? Mm-hmm. So these are not, this one looks a little bit older. No. But no, these right here, and there's some sort of something here, United States, something, I don't even know what that thing is. And then there's another $1. So we'll see if these are real silver or not. Actually, let's look that up real fast. I like silver. We actually had bought some silver and then I sold it because we kind of needed the money, to be honest with you. But see if this thing comes up. Okay, on eBay, 1989. This is a 1986. Crazy thing is 1986 is my birth year. Check that out. And it says it's certified, Silver Eagle certified. Man, it's like 170 to 300 bucks.
Dang.
That just paid for the entire unit. I'm assuming it's real. It says it's authenticated, but then again, who knows? But we'll look this stuff up. But if each one of these is worth, they're heavy, so that's what I'm thinking that they're real. But there is fake silver out there. You can buy fake silver.
Right.
So, I mean, that one looks silver. See how it's, oh, it sounds like silver. Let me keep throwing that down because it's probably worth money with more chips in it. But that is I
thought it was just gonna be like old makeup.
Yeah, that's wild. Man, and we got $1. Let's throw the $1 in here. This unit is off to a stellar start. I'll tell you that. And I bid on it. That was an amazing catch. Did you see that? Was that
Like
on camera?
Spider-Man.
I was like Spider-Man there. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. Anything, babe, how about
Anything
you?
else?
Yeah, how about you look in this and you tell me what you see? Because
I think we're good.
let me dump it out real quick. Just take a look
Hey,
at.
these are cute.
Oh yeah, they're from Claire's little. Let's check out the old book bag here. It feels like it's clothing, but you
Space junk.
space junk.
It's the claw.
It's the claw. The claw decides who goes and stays. Look at this thing.
Oh.
Harley Davidson.
Fat boy.
That's not nice to call me. I've been trying to lose weight. Why? I like my candy. It's got some damage to it. The license plate's gone, but we could probably still sell it on Whatnot for a couple bucks. Yeah. So, all right, you got something wrapped up here. What do we have? It's a trail cam. Man, if that thing works, we could use this trail cam here. I mean, we have cameras and stuff. And trail cams, oh, it's got a big old thing in it, see it? Trail cams aren't worth a ton of money. I mean, if you buy them new, some of them are worth some decent money, but a lot of times they're not worth a whole bunch. And then you have some sort of other little camera. This is pretty nice though.
Yeah.
This could probably Wi-Fi.
Oh, does that say Roku on it? On the top?
Yeah, that's a Roku cam. Have you ever seen a Roku cam?
No.
Neither have I.
We'll have to test that out.
All right, check this little guy out.
Kendall and Kylie.
Do you know them?
They're the Kardashians.
Oh, huh. There's some hats I just pulled out of here. We'll look at those. There is a battery right here, and that is about it. There's slightly unscrupulous stuff in here. These cats all might, there's like random bullets everywhere. Like, these cats might be in jail. Just by what I'm looking at already. We ain't gotta call the police yet, but there is some
There's
space.
another little pocket at the top.
There is some space junk in here, 100%. There is a pocket at the top. Yes, there is. And it has nothing in it. All right, well, that's not bad. Let's go take a look at these hats right here. These all brand new. No, that's got stuff on it. North Carolina with a deer head. Got an American flag. Low Country Comfort Company. Huh. Got another North Carolina hat. Brand new. These are all brand new. Another nice. Low Country hat, North Carolina. These are nice.
Yeah.
These will all end up on. That one's really nice.
That is nice.
They were 20 bucks at one point. Another Low Country hat. What does that say? Reckless Soul. And then we get a one with a duck. Hey, that's not too shabby right there. These are probably, we might be able to get maybe 10 bucks a piece. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably 80 bucks in half.
Clean the ones that.
Yeah.
And we'll just take the sticker off and just say that they're Like new.
That, or you could probably, because it's not a whole bunch here, you could definitely tie ped in this one. Because that's the only one that's dirty. So,
Yeah.
man, all right. We're doing pretty good. We haven't had a good storage unit in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm a little jazzed up right now. And we already found silver, hats, Bibles. What more can we find to make the day? This is the thing right here that we're gonna talk about that I thought was gonna pay for the unit already, but we already paid for the unit. So we're gonna clean this stuff up, regroup, get back to it. So this is it. This is the whole reason why I bid on this unit, is that it was sitting in...
Dolly in the back of your Cub Cadet.
Dolly, what are you doing? She's just watching right now, but we're gonna put her to work because if you look, there are washers and dryers in there. And you actually told me to take the Dolly and I was like, nah, we're good. And turns out in the back of this thing, there was washers and dryers. So you were right. Is that why you brought it up? You were right.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
This is the Rainbow SRX. This thing is super expensive. Now you've seen me buy Rainbows before, like the older ones, and they usually sell for 150 bucks. That's what I thought this was gonna be worth. Well, we looked it up. This is the new model. This alone, if it works, and I'm assuming that it will, it glows blue. This isn't cracked. Yeah, it's wild looking. All this glows blue. Actually, what I'll do is if we test it out, I'll put a little clip in right now about how it looks when you turn it on. This goes for $600 without any attachments. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this thing up really, really well. But this is an amazing find. I can't believe that nobody else bid on this unit just because of this. And like I said before, this is, I mean, they had to buy this, so they had some money because this is an expensive vacuum cleaner. So I'm gonna put it over here. I'm not even gonna let it touch the ground because I don't want moisture. Well, it has water in it. So I guess it really wouldn't matter if moisture hits the bottom. You add water to it, little dear. What are you doing looking at me like that? All right, got some pictures here. I don't know what we're gonna do with that deer. We have some sort of vase and some more vase potteries. They are signed. Check it out. My dad's actually coming over and he does like to look up any type of pictures and artwork and stuff like that. So we'll save this. This is what the back looks like. That's suspicious.
The frames are nice.
They ripped the frame open. Look, it was taped. Well, let's rip this one open. Right? Is there anything in there? No, that's just the glass. I'm not feeling anything. Later on, we'll have to... There's a little...
Well, it
does have a slit where they could put stuff in, right? I think this unit's suspicious. Okay, I gotta do it. I know. People are like, why are you doing this? Because listen, the stuff that we've already found has determined they had money and they hid stuff, I think. So this has a little slit in it right here, thinking that they might have... People are like, you just ruined that entire thing. Well, listen, Linda.
Look at the bottom.
Like over here?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they hid money. All right, nothing in here. False alarm. But because there is a safe in here also that we found that was hidden in the very, very back. And so we'll get to that. So I'm thinking we'll be looking through everything. All right. It's so crazy how many Dollar General boxes we find.
Yeah.
And people said at that one storage unit that we did, they said, oh, they don't sell those. And I was like, well, we found a whole bunch of them, so I don't know where they're getting these Dollar General boxes from. Okay, this looks like, maybe like kids' clothes, possibly. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's open one up real quick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're not in very good condition. Usually we'll go through the kids' clothes and see if we can donate any. My mom usually does good with giving away the kids' clothes. So, but the bin alone, if you actually buy this bin at Uline, you know it's $60 to buy one of these bins. 60 bucks. You could probably put them online and sell them for $5 a piece. And we got another one. This one's much more heavy than that one. Much more heavy. They just rolled these closed so they could pack more in here. All this, again, it looks like it's all pretty, it doesn't stink. The smellometer right now is not smelly, right? Something's got some weight in here. No, it's just, I'm not understanding what I'm looking at. Are these like pajama bottoms?
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Pajamas.
Just a whole bunch of pajamas. Yeah, it's just a ton. Now we'll look better at them, but that looks just like a ton of pajama bottoms. Huh. And in a $5 box. Probably actually a $10 box. There's a huge Cobalt box right here, and she is super heavy. Uh-oh, we found a bug. Get out of here, bug. What is this? Is that just a... Oh, it's a book. Huh. What type of book is that? Open that bad boy up. It's like a book of paintings? It's just a book of art. Dad likes books, so he gets all the books. So he can come over and take a look at these. Some books of paintings can probably be worth some decent money because we have all of them, it appears to be. Pretty interesting stuff there, for sure. So we have that book, this one, and then those two, and we'll go ahead and see if they're worth anything. But we give all the books to Dad, and he does have his own eBay store called Z-Shore Sales. And so if you ever see a book that you like, it usually definitely goes to him. Now this right here, oh, this is the Xbox One. That thing's in rough condition, isn't it? It's the 500 gigabytes. 500 gigabytes. A lot of times we'll try to test these out if we can find all the cords. If we can't, we just sell them for parts. We don't even try to test them out. And you know, maybe for parts this might go for, I don't know, how old is the Xbox One? Pretty old. I don't know nothing about nothing. 20 bucks, 30 bucks. People are probably like, you're such an idiot. I have no idea, but we'll probably sell it for like $20 or $30. There's a sock. Who throws this shoe? We got some interesting, look at this picture. It's a peacock.
That's cool.
That is,
the leg is bent.
oh, it's okay. Just bend it back.
Bend it back.
Bend your leg back, buddy.
Help his foot.
Oh no, his foot's all messed up.
Help him.
And then he's like on carpet, right? That's pretty neat. It's gonna be fairly old.
Yeah, this reminds me of like the old carpets that used to be in the churches. Or the pews. The church pews. That looks like church pew carpet.
Oh, church pew carpet. All right, let's go ahead and get the Cobalt box up here. You want to come up here or you want me to get it, bring it down there? Here we go. Because there is some decent tools in here that we've already seen. There's like half decent ones and half not so decent ones.
That was a peacock.
It's probably coming off of that thing. Does that make noise? All right. Nah, this is good. Okay, this one, my man went real hard on that and broke the top of it off. But do you see what I'm seeing?
Ooh.
Bashishta.
Is that good?
I mean, that's probably worth 20 or 30 bucks. And then you have a Black & Decker right there.
Snakes.
This is the DW235G, if you guys were wondering what that was. And then you have another DeWalt. This one looks pretty good, actually. That's not too bad. Then we got, I can actually use this when I'm on the old,
Oh, yeah.
the old Cub Cadet.
Oh, good.
Because my ones are ones for shooting and they're not that great. Man, that one's nice. I think this is for drywall stuff. This is actually really nice. This would be a, yeah, I bet you this is worth like 50 bucks, I would think. And then what is this? There's an input-output thing. You got another one here that it's just missing that black piece on the front, but that could be worth another 20. You got Ultra Steel. I don't know nothing about that. And then you have down here, this looks like another Porter cable. It's probably worth 10 bucks, 20 bucks. And then you have a whole bunch of snakes on a plane. You do have, it looks like little chargers, which is pretty nice. That's not bad. Wakita. That always reminds me, this name brand reminds me of Wakita. Then it reminds me of the movie Twister, and then I want to watch it. That's how my brain works. And then inside of here, there's a battery, there's some caulk. What is this big bad boy here?
What is that?
Oh, it's a fall protector. This we would never sell. That's just like high liability stuff.
Okay.
This would be like a, when you're working, if you fall, this thing catches. It's like a big seat belt. It's like a big seat belt for people climbing stuff. All right, so that right there, I mean, you probably got over 100 and some bucks just in power tools. This is yeah, he was a sheetrock guy. You know what this does? You shove that under a piece of sheetrock, you step on it, it holds it in place, and it helps you drill. I used to work sheetrock. I used to build houses. I could build a house. I don't know if it'd be level. Oh, deer. Daniel the deer. That's what we could call him. All right. Now, this bin did not come in here, right? This bin, right. We threw stuff in.
Did throw stuff in there.
We threw stuff in this bin.
It's hard to tell me what's in here.
Yeah, we were just moving. I mean, 30 minutes to load this entire thing. We were hustling and bustling. Now, these are some clothing items. I don't know, what is this? The studio? She's studio? She's studio. I have no idea. It's hard to kind of go through clothing when it looks like this on camera. There's like a pillow down here. There's like one of these. That would be like a dream catcher. I think there's a train in here. I can hear that. This guy is seeing, oh, why is there a slit in there? What?
There's something in it. I heard it.
No, that's just this.
Nah.
That's this.
Oh. It sounded like a baggie.
She has the craziest, because it scares me every time. Every time she does it, I get scared. I'm like, what? What's going on? She's like, oh, I saw a dog. What? Oh, we hit a speed bump and I got scared. Oh, okay. These are actually really nice to have. This will go in the shop. Wood and nails. It's like a little demolition tool, real nice. And then the DeWalt, that'll be a keeper too. These things you go to the store, I mean, they're like 20, 30 bucks nowadays. I don't think there's anything else in here, is there? Just a whole bunch of clothing. All right, Daniel, you got to be evicted, buddy. Excuse me, bud. I mean,
is that his name?
Yeah,
Daniel?
Daniel
the deer?
Daniel the deer. Like I said, we can't, it's not illegal to own one of these or anything, but you can't sell them in South Carolina because the antler is attached to its head. Now, I don't understand it.
He's seen better days.
He's seen better days. So we'll figure out how we can get rid of this. If we can't sell it or can't get rid of it or whatever, we'll get the proper authorities involved on what we're going to do with that thing. My dad might want it. He might put it, his head collection.
That would
there you go, Dad.
Head collection.
Your head collection. Right here, DeWalt Power Stack. That is a really nice battery. That battery alone is probably worth, what, 30, 40, 50 bucks? Something like that. And then here, you have a really old Bible. Check that out. Fleetwood's Life. I think that's his last name. No. What am I looking at? That's an old Bible right there.
Is it a Bible?
I don't know, actually. The History of Life of Jesus Christ. It's not a Bible. It's a book.
Huh. That's an old book.
It is an old book. What type of year are we looking at here? That rhymed. So it's got to be true. 1869. That's an old book. It was written by Reverend John Fleetwood. Huh. Very neat. That's cool. We'll definitely look that up. I think we probably have an iPad here. I'm assuming. It's actually not cracked.
Mm-mm.
Is that an iPad? Yeah, that's just the case, I think, is cracked. Is that the old iPad or is this like a Samsung? Who knows? I'll break it for sure. iPad. These usually you can't uncrack them. Like once they're like have the person's name and stuff and connected. Yeah, there's clouds involved. There's a storm. There's lightning. I never understood any of it. Here looks like maybe I have no idea what this is.
They probably
this is newlyweds.
No, they probably were invited to be a
groomsman.
Groomsman, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice little wallet though.
Yeah.
And then you got a little keychain. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. That's all sellable stuff for us or giveaways on whatnot. Let's go down here real quick to this. This is a fairly nice DeWalt Sawzall. DW938 DeWalt. Looks pretty good. And then this bin, this bin did come in here. We only threw stuff in, I think, in 1 or 2 bins that we had. This just looks like a lot of clothes. What type of jeans are these? These look like VIP. Very important pants. Get it? That was pretty good. That was off the rip too. All right, we got Maurice's. This is just a bag or box of jeans, like a lot of them. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars in jeans. Just kidding.
And I'll go through them.
This one's new.
Oh, that one's brand new. Yeah.
What is that? I can't tell. What are these?
Ross's.
These are somethings. All right. Yeah, that's just jeans. We got jeans for days here. That's a lot of jeans. I'm not seeing anything like Levi's or anything. This is pretty sweet right here. And then after this, we'll regroup and clean up. Get that TV out of here. This is a steal of a deal. Get it? Steal. All right, this is the Steel SG20. So that can't be 20 gallons, is it? Oh yeah, there's 18 gallons right there, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
No, gotta be liters.
Probably.
20 gallons is huge.
It says L at the bottom.
I'm not very small. I was like, 20 gallons, that'd be huge. Nobody can carry 20 gallons on their back. Just kidding, I can. That's simple to me. But this, we actually needed one of these for the house that we're in. This is a pump sprayer for your back. If this thing works, you just walk around and spray all your weeds. US gallons.
But then it says
it's
liters.
4 gallons.
Yeah.
See, they fool you right there. But that's not bad. If this thing, action feels good. I hear some sort of suction maybe. What's inside of here? Just don't breathe it because it could be chemicals. It was definitely blue. Oh, it smells like a weed killer. So, get me out of here. God, who opened that up in a trailer?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? These things are probably 150 bucks new. You could probably easily sell this for 20, 30 bucks, but she's gonna be kept because we got some weeds. Look at that weed over there. But I'll tell you what, whoever cut this grass, whoo, son, that's like a professional. If you're not understanding what I'm saying, you gotta watch our other channel called The Flip Squad. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and clean this little bit up. We'll go over some stuff that we can move fairly quickly. Obviously, you see there's a broken stereo right here. There is actually looks like a brand new TV.
Yeah, we'll definitely test it out.
Yeah, we'll test this one out. This back here is just a big stereo. Whoa,
Ooh.
Watch yourself, TV. This is some sort of Century standby stereo. No idea. We'll take a look at that. That's an ice machine there. And then you do have just some pillows right here. So we're gonna clean this mess up a little bit so we can get down to some of this other boxes. And there's a mattress because guess what? There's always a mattress. Dolly helped me check her out. This is a Kenmore washer. Now, there's change in there. It's about 35 cents. So, this looks like it may or may not work. It is missing some knobbage. Now, we had a lot of comments like, hey, why don't you guys scrap your metal? You could probably scrap this and probably get 35 cents for it. So, if it works, it's probably worth what, 50 bucks, 100 bucks? Without that knob, probably a little bit less because the knob's actually broken off. Maybe we can take it, no, can't take that knob off. But we'll see what we can do. We'll go ahead and put a value up of 35 cents for it. Just kidding, but 35 cents is pretty good. All right, this place is meant to be mine. Look, Genuine Ford Parts. It is a neon signage. Probably works from 2017. So that's pretty good right there. We'll go ahead and get this thing out of the way. I think there's a deer skin back here or something. What else we got in here? More clothes. So it looks like all of these are most likely a whole bunch of clothes. Looks like there's towels in here. Oh, what is, you know what that is? This is a extended mag, 9mm, 30 round magazine. That's, And actually, some states you can't have that. In this state, you can have whatever you want because it's South Carolina. But in some states, you can't have a mag over like 10. So a 9mm, might be some gunnage in here, might not be some gunnage in here. I'm seeing some interesting stuff like that and some of the other stuff we found. I mean, they possibly either skipped town or did something. This is a shirt, and it's a new shirt. It has a printed tag on it.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. But most of this is going to be kids' clothes, so they got the kids' clothes mixed with the gun parts. That's what I said. This one is going to be, we need to look in every nook. How'd they get that in there? Look, that's how I pack. That's how I packed when we left our house. Just threw everything in there and everything was just overflowing and stuff.
No, it was not.
We have a heater. Check it out.
With a marker inside. Don't
Heater.
turn it on.
Don't turn it on. That thing will catch on fire in a heartbeat. What do we got down here? Oh, you know that you're heavy. So we'll just grab this out of here first. Then we'll try to work around that. Got some
Crocs in box.
Crocs in a box. We got old Crocs in a box. That's a good one. I'm not.
It's actually in a bag, but.
Yeah, but it was in a box at one point.
Ooh, that looks rough.
I'm not understanding what I'm looking at here. West Champions? What's the front look like? NBA All-Star? This is older. It's definitely rough, but we'll have to look this up. Kobe Bryant, Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. I'm not seeing a date. It says Mitchell and Ness. This is a nice jersey, I'll tell you that, because it has the embroideries. Yeah, we'll go ahead and see how much it's worth. I mean, it's got stains on it. It's actually got some stuff back here that's lost its color. But if it's worth a ton of money, then it's still probably worth some decent money. Ah, this thing's nice. You can plug everything in. You and your friends. Is that a bug in there? What is that? No, it's just a piece of fuzz. Piece of fuzz.
Is that just a...
This should have been turned in probably to like a cable company. It's a Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, mesh Wi-Fi. So maybe there's some sports memorabilia in here. Got Galatians 5:2, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such is no law. There you go.
First.
And then you got this guy. I don't know who that is. He drove from Texaco. And wine, there's wisdom. Is that true? Probably not. Alrighty, there is a mattress here. There's always a mattress. Blow-up bed. This is deer skin. Like a hide to deer.
It's gotta be the deer.
Gotta be the same deer.
head.
This is David. This is nice. That's it's so funny because in our one bathroom, what's it bent?
Oh, wow.
It's not bent, is it?
Like a top. There you go.
Fixed it. I'm a fixer of things. There's something heavy in the bottom of this. I'll tell you that right now. This right here is a baton. No. Hold on a second. What does that say?
It's made in USA.
It's a baton. I thought it was. That's like an ass baton. But it says it's automatic. It must have a spring in it or something. No, that's easy. Did they use a police? No.
No.
Police didn't use the ones with the rubber on the top. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. And this one has a button, which is weird.
Let's see.
That thing's nice though. Yeah, that's interesting. These could be worth some decent money. I know the ones that police carry, they're not cheap. I'm seeing a whole bunch of clothes in here. More clothes.
Oh, some of them look really nice.
Yeah, some are nice clothes. Well, these are the ones that were hung up, it looks like. Again, so you have some sort of weaponry mixed with clothing. Yeah, what are these like right here? Are they like little dresses or?
I think that's a shirt.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. And the smell of these, you wouldn't believe it, is not bad. I mean, it is humid today. You can tell because there's sweat running down my face at 7 o'clock in the morning. And it doesn't stink in here. I'm fairly impressed by, it's almost like a neutral scent. And however that's possible, I don't know. But these clothes are good. We'll definitely look through these 100%, see what we can find. Dream Catcher Buffalo. White buffalo.
That's pretty.
That is pretty. That's a pretty buffalo. And back here, you probably just zoom in on it. There is a Kenmore dryer. Again, missing all of its buttons. Not understanding where all the buttons went. Button, who's got the buttons? This just collapsed on itself. Oh, what is this? This is that like a real chicken. Rooster?
Rooster? Chicken?
Is it a head cut? No, it's a slipper. That's 100% a slipper.
No, that's a basket.
Oh, a basket?
It's like an Easter basket.
I thought it was a slipper. All right, this in here, it's not good. This is, just look at my face. It's spices and some other stuff. There's ramen noodles and white cheddar. Shake your popcorn mix. All right, that's all that's in that box. So in here looks like just a lot of kitchenware. These are actually, them spoons down there are pretty nice. I'm not seeing anything of value. Like they're really rough. And we did learn that if any of the non-stick is scraped up at all, you should not eat on it. So a lot of this stuff you have to throw away because it's unsafe. I know a lot of people are like, donate to people. How are you gonna donate unsafe stuff to people? That is just wrong. This right here, oh, we got new plugins. Febreze plugins, those things, that's like a $20 value right there. Yeah. This one's brand new because it still has the thing on it. So in here, that's all look what we're working with here is just some really beat up looking kitchen stuff. We're gonna move to the one with the doll in it because that looks pretty interesting. Hair, I'm guessing that's your hair. Did somebody cut your hair off? No, that's not your hair. That's somebody else's hair. That's somebody else's hair. Huh, got a doll. And then you have hair. And then we have, this is Simply Southern right here. Yeah, pretty rough. Pretty rough, yeah. You're gonna go through all the clothing to see exactly what we can sell and what we can, I mean, some of it's brand new, most of it is used. There's a wallet. Check that out here in a second. And just more clothes. Let's go ahead and check the wallet out. Looks like it's tooled leather. Has like a rooster on it, so they must have been rooster fans. There's nothing in it. No, but it is leather.
Yeah.
It's in good condition for what it is. I mean, there's a little bit of wear right there.
It's falling apart.
I mean, not really, kinda.
Right there.
Oh, it's falling apart right there, yeah. Well, that's cool looking though. We'll see if we can, yeah, it's all war. Just kidding, but it's a nice looking wallet, or it was at one point. We're gonna go ahead and, I guess we can come in here real quick because this stuff right here is just the heater. Whoa, speaker. Here's another heater. These are the big boy heaters right there. Check that out. Then you have these speakers, Sony speakers. You got one, you got two, you got three. So many Sony speakers, I don't know what to do. And then you have another heater there, but we'll get through that. We'll go ahead and clean this up. We'll probably move the dryer out also. And then even maybe this. This is a very nice TV stand. So we'll go ahead and move this out. And if people can use this, we might try to sell it, donate it. If you go buy this at the Walmart right now, that's 150 bucks easy. So if we get 50 bucks for it on Marketplace, that ain't too shabby. As you can tell, we've cleaned up. It's getting nice in here. I might take a nap.
Ew.
Probably not. Here we go. Here is a very nice Honeywell heater. Oh, that might work. That thing is super nice. I've never used one of these heaters before, but I guarantee that they're pretty nice. You're not supposed, I didn't know this as a young lad. You are not supposed to plug these into any type of surge protector. Did you know that? They'll catch fire.
You told me that, yeah.
Yeah, I just always thought it was cool, so I share it with everybody. I don't even know if it's true, but I think it's true. So, I got some notebooks in here. Some 5-star, oh, JL Audio, 500 watt. Man, this is how I used to do it in high school. Just cut things and put this on that, and then just stick them together to see if I blew the fuses. Is this mine? Yeah, probably. Nice. This is probably worth, I don't know, 500 watts, not a whole bunch, maybe 50 to 60 bucks, maybe a little bit more. We have Toy Story. We have the New Testament. It's not bad. The Life Recovery Bible right here. Got some stuff in it. There's some envelopes. They're empty. Have we ever found money in a wallet? I mean, in a Bible? I always forget. One time. What is this big old jacket? She's a big boy. What do you got going on here, Mr. Jacket? Where's your face at? Lucky Brand. Check this out. That's actually a nice jacket.
That is nice.
Lucky Brand jacket? Just
Yeah.
wash it? Yeah. It's actually got a lot of pollen on it. Yeah, it's a Nike. And then you got an older Champion there. Is that, I don't think it's reverse weave. No, not reverse weave. And then these, see how frayed they are and stuff? They got the little hang-em-ons. That's not all that good. This is nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find some hunting gear in here. This is a Real Tree jacket. Super, super nice.
What size is that?
What size is that?
Medium?
Size medium. Yeah. That thing is really, really nice. And again, the clothing smells fairly good. Okay, this is that high-end brand. Remember that high-end brand that we got? That was the wallet? Mm-hmm. That's that. That's got to be fake, though.
Yeah.
I would assume. It's also falling apart and everything. And then you have just some jeans right there and a blanket, and that is everything in that box. But some of those jackets might be worth probably 20 or 30 bucks. This right here, we were talking that we needed a chainsaw on the other channel. I think that this is a chainsaw. I don't think it's a good chainsaw though. Home light? Homey light? Nah. Ooh. That chainsaw, I've seen better days. That chainsaw is rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's not running anymore. We'll cover that up, pretend like we didn't see it. Go over there, Mr. Chainsaw. Little NASCAR thing, Tide. That's what that mattress needs behind me, is some Tide on it, because she is looking rough. Got a cleaning wand here with some bristles. That's pretty nice. There's another picture here that has the back ripped off of it. You can't tell me that they didn't skip town and they were hiding stuff. We've done a lot of storage units and we've never seen that before in our entire life. A box of DVDs. And what is that? Oh, did you ever watch Demolition Man? Ever seen that movie?
He looks familiar.
Well, yeah, he was back in the 90s.
I
think he
No, I watched him in that other movie. What's it called?
I don't know. But yeah, that's a pretty good movie. What is this? This might be some movie that's worth some decent money, because any type of weird, scary, like B film movie that's on VHS can be worth some money. I don't even know I have no idea. But we'll definitely look that thing up. Everything else in there looks like just DVDs and whatnots and stuff. This box is unusually heavy for some reason. Hair curlers, hair stuff. You have a hair thing to shave your head, and a brush. So this one right here is going to be from Pinehurst. They were like a runner-up maybe in golf. Pretty neat. Check that out. And there's some Spam in here. That's cool. Spam and golfing, and an Xbox 360 game. The unit has taken a turn, folks. We started real strong. Really strong, and it's looking like that. Look, the zipper's broken. Well, how do you get in it? Wow, I'm strong. I need to stop lifting weights. Did you see that? I just disintegrated metal. There's nothing in here. Nothing, just a fanny pack with bad zippers. And there's a Roku and some baggies with nothing in them. Maybe they sell Legos. Remember? People said that, hey, I sell Legos with those baggies. Yep. All right, what do we have here that's being worked on? This looks like our garage at any given moment. This is a Mustang, and all its pieces are gone. This would be, look at it. She has seen better days. You would think like, hey, maybe it's supposed to look like that. No, went to a chop shop. That ain't that good. You have this is from Walmart. That's nice. Some of those, probably not worth a whole bunch here. Lady Rye, maybe they owned a Mustang, because that's the thing that goes on. You got a belt in here, and that's about it. So what is going on? We start off with silver, started off with good tools, but we got a lot to go for sure. We got some more clothing here. Something's also heavy in this thing. It can't be the clothing that's heavy, you think? All right, you got a little fanny pack here. Something in this fanny pack. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we got certified Gucci. They are some certified Gucci glasses. So you can wear those later on. Wear them up to the local pizza shop and say, hey, Gucci's here. That echoes. Just pants and clothes and stuff. That's all I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anything of real value here other than, like I said, we will go through all this stuff. But the jeans themselves, I'm not seeing like super high-end brands, right? Like Route 66. Ain't that from JCPenney? I feel like I bought some Route 66 from JCPenney at one time. Almost positive. What is this box? There are clothes everywhere in here. This is really weird looking. Hold on, I'll get some stuff out for you to take a look at. You just take a look at Narnia real fast. And then you have this bag right here that is full of socks. And they're used socks. That's the only one. Let me touch my face right after I pick that up. The only one that has smelled absolutely terrible. We're gonna go ahead and grab a couple more items and probably end this video. Again, we don't like our videos getting super long. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of clothes here, right? So the first part of this video wasn't too shabby though. I mean, you're talking all the tools, you're talking Daniel the deer, which we can't do nothing with. You're also talking the silver dollars. Remember in the next part, this is super heavy. What is in this? In the next part, there's definitely gonna be the safe. The safe is in here. This is like ridiculously heavy. And it ain't just purses. Oh, it's a whole bunch of liquid. That's where the weight is. It's like spray good stuff. Spray good that makes no sense. It's some smell good stuff. I don't know what that thing is. Looks pretty suspicious if you ask me. And then you have just, like there's no, I mean, if you take a look in there, what is that?
Here, take this out. This is...
What is this? I don't know what that is.
Igloo.
Hey, Glue, what are you doing? It's not even warm outside. I'm sweating. The humidity is super high today. Yeah, this is not, there's a lot of change in here though. If you look at the bottom, oh, what is that? Stainless steel. Get off of there. Huh. Ohio Forge. That's pretty interesting. I'll have to grab that. Are they AirPods? No, not AirPods. Vivitar. And then this one has a ton of change in it. There's a wheat penny right there. You know what that wheat penny could be worth. You gotta check your change. Everybody tells me, check your change. That wheat penny could be worth $400 million. Because there are some wheat pennies out there that are worth that much money. We got Lysol. We don't need this quite yet, but I might go spray it on the old box spring. The box spring looks this bad. You should see the mattress. The mattress is the worst looking mattress I've ever seen, right? I mean, it is bad. All right, this one.
It's a nebulizer.
Nebulizer thingy, okay. That has some weight. That might be the weight I'm feeling. I'm not seeing anything in here. This is a purse that just is not what you want, really. I feel like I just stepped back 10 years ago when I was a cop on that one. This one is also super heavy. It's a nice looking purse though.
Nicole Lee.
Nicole Lee. We've sold Nicole Lee before, haven't we?
And there's an Apple Watch.
There's an
Those
Apple.
are also hard to sell.
Yeah, we sold Apple Watches and they were immediately returned because of they were locked, right? So, and then here's a whole bunch of cell phones. But if you look in this purse, I mean, there's just tons of stuff. We'll go through it. I want to go through it kind of gently because I don't want to shove my hand in here, but I'm not seeing anything that is like sticking out in my brain as hurry up and grab me and show the camera. And then we'll go ahead and unzip this. What do you think's in here?
Mm.
Just some makeup. Yep.
All That's better than what I thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah, it's been a kind of a tough unit. Although I think that we did so far super good. There's a counter down below saying exactly how much it is for $211. I think this was a steal of a deal so far. Video number 2 on this unit. We're calling this the jailbreak unit. Because I don't know where these people are, but I know why they probably left. We found some unscrupulous things. Nothing we got to call the cops on, but just some evidence that, you know, as me being a ex-police means probably not so good. But we also found some really good stuff. We found some silver already. We found a vacuum worth like $600. We found some good tools that are in the hundreds of dollars. We only paid $211 on this unit, and there is a counter down below somewhere. Boop, bop, 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 beep, right there. And it shows you how much so far the total value is of this unit. We're going to continue on. As you can tell, there's a lot here. Don't look at the mattresses. They're disgusting. They are, and you think the box spring looks bad, the whole thing looks bad. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. This looks like this is just gonna be a bathroom type of thing right there. And then in this bag, it looks like fishing lures. Oh man, I caught a big old bass on that thing before.
Yeah.
Remember, I caught my PB bass when we were out there in Tennessee on that. And then this is a whole bunch of worms that have been melted together. These are super expensive though. Like if these weren't melted together and they were in good condition, we could sell these for $5 to $6. If you go to the store, and remember I went to the store and spent like, what, $50 on some of those worms to try to catch a bass? Look, bottom of this box, Xbox. Xbox One S. We already found an Xbox, what was it, 360 or Xbox something in the first one. And I think this is probably worth about $50 to $60. And it comes with controller. It's like in super good condition. And we have everything to test it. We just got to find an Xbox game now. So that ain't too shabby. It started off pretty strong there. There is actually, now where we live out here, there are places to go bass fishing. And I do like bass fishing. I really do. Maybe in the future we can get a bass boat. Probably not. We got a stool here. Later on, we'll take a little. Does it have a tail? Oh, I thought it had a tail. No, that's just a really fuzzy stool. Mattress. Box springs. In between these, the biggest TV I've ever seen in my life. This TV is a monster.
Put that upstairs.
If this works, we could put it upstairs. This is a very nice Samsung TV. But boy, we'd have to test it real quick. Do we have a plug out here actually?
Yeah.
A regular plug? We could probably test that thing in or plug it in and see if it works, because that's a big TV. That thing, how big do you think that thing is? 80 inches? 75?
It's big.
That's a big old TV. What is that? Oh, this is bad. Everyone look away. There's a rubber mallet. That's not what I'm telling you that's bad. What is all that? Don't breathe that in. It's no good. It's no good. Oh, heavy, heavy. Take you a gander. There is like a ton of stamps. And when I say like a ton of stamps,
they're not in that good a condition.
no, they're not. Look what's it?
They're all like stuck together.
Look at these stamps in here. Now these are all stamps, and they're literally just thrown in here. It's an entire box of stamps, right? That is that is crazy. And it's just thrown.
Now, could you do like a lot of stamps? Sell it on
I mean,
eBay?
yeah, you probably could, but you'd have to get all that stuff out of there and then go through the lot of stamps. I know who would love that job. My dad would be like, I'll go through them stamps. So, Dad, you get some stamps. In here, it looks like we have some candles. There's a lot of bullets here. Looks like maybe 223 rounds, possibly. And these are all spent casings for a 223s. I'm not seeing anything else. I think it's like a little solar power guy that would probably dance or something.
There's the light. light.
Put a light on it. Yeah, so there's only one live bullet in there. We got more stamps over there. All right, we have, what is this thing? That says Carhartt. That might be some Carhartt, like,
Overalls?
bibs or, yeah, overalls. All right, the rest of this is just clothing. The clothing's getting progressively worse. In the first video, we found good clothing, like very clean. And it's not as clean as it was at one point, for sure. We have here, that's actually a pretty nice little jacket. All right, what type of Carhartt are we working with? Size medium. Oh, these are pretty nice. There's a little rip right there, but that's all right. Is that a double knee? Hey, that's a double knee. That I've never found one of those before. They're more expensive. I know it's got that little rip right there. That's not a huge deal. And then it is, it looks like it's a small size, right? Would this be women's maybe? Usually Carhartt women says it down here. It's a 32-34. Yeah, that's a smaller size for a man. Well, not really. I know people are like, it's not a smaller size. I'm a 28. I get it. But I think the average size of a human is now slightly bigger, right? You would think? I don't know. But this right here, weren't you looking for some bibs?
I was.
And these might be a little big on you, but these right here are actually worth some decent money because they have this extra patch on the knee. We've never found a double knee before. The old school double knee stuff can be worth like $1,000. So this is a really, really good find. That's what this unit's so interesting because we are finding straight, like, not good stuff. Like that strainer that was full of whatever that was. And then you find super cool Carhartts. Just keep on trucking forward. We got a lot to go through for sure. The Lord's Prayer. It's always good. Then we have, we'll open this up. This is full of stuff. You got some beads here. And then you have some lures in there. And then this sounds like beads.
It is.
Whole bunch of beads. Maybe they made their own jewelry, possibly. Looks like I wouldn't say that those are any type of crystals or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
plastic.
yeah. And then the rest is a box of rocks.
That's actually soap.
That's a soap. I'm out of here. TikTok, I'm done. I'm calling it a day. Soap is starting to look like rocks. I don't know what's going on. There's a spider. Did you see that spider get me? What's this? Always and forever flower bears. Oh, I see it. It is a bear. Made with love just for you. I got you a gift.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's pretty nice. All right, what do we got in here? Little tiny backpack with another thing in it. And there's nothing in that backpack. And then we have two pictures here that are actually signed at the bottom. I don't know if they're prints or pictures or whatever, but we'll go ahead and have my dad look at those. He researches all of our artwork. Every single piece of artwork he looks at for us. All right, we got a ladle. We have a ladle that purposely has a flower on it. They always remind, if I ever see a ladle, it reminds me of what movie?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, every time. Every time it reminds me of Jurassic Park. This bag is not good. That was horrible. Let's take a look at this brand spanking new Adidas. This looks like a child's Adidas, or no, it actually says size medium. Is that from a normal?
A kid.
I was gonna say, is that a normal size human?
No.
No, that's a smaller human. And then what do we got here? A lot of clothes. I looked at my closet the other day. I don't have near this many clothes. You do though. What is this? American Eagle. It's actually pretty nice.
No.
No?
It's heavily stained.
Heavily stained. All right, we're not seeing much here. Nope. Looks like a whole bunch of nonsense. What we're probably gonna do in the next clip you're gonna see, we're gonna clean this stuff up, get the TV out of here, and also remove the smelly mattresses so I can smell fresh oxygen. So we'll see you in a second. All right, so you actually were going through the stamp box and we found two things. One is kind of like a fork. I don't know what's going on with that. But this one we're presuming is not real. It says 14 karat. I'll tell you right now, if that's 14 karat, that would be worth like $1,000 in gold, probably more than that. I'm thinking it's not real. We'll go ahead and flash up on the screen if it's real or not. It's super heavy, but this is probably like silver coat over brass or something. So, but we'll keep it and test it, because if it is 14 karat, boy oh boy, we need a pick-me-up, and we did see this thing over here, which is a really good pick-me-up. Let me grab the battery out of this really fast. This is a nice unit right here. This is a DeWalt brushless nail gun. That is nice. I don't know how much they go for new. Are there nails in it? No nails are in it, so we can't test it, but we can get some nails. But probably new. This is like a $300 to $400 tool, and I'm thinking used easily $200. I'm trying to get the. This is a DCN 8906 cordless concrete nailer magazine. Huh. I don't know, but it's a concrete nailer. That even probably makes it even more expensive, and it comes with a battery. So that's pretty good right there. And then this other one right here is just a little central pneumatic, probably brad nailer or finish nailer. That's not worth a whole bunch of money, not near as much as the DeWalt at all. And then Melco scissors. These scissors I think are worth like 10 or 15 bucks. All right, so we're gonna move down here because, you know, as it gets further and further into the video, I start to just basically get closer to the ground. That's just a whole bunch of clothes, not seeing anything there. There is a holster to a gun. So far we haven't found a gun yet. So, and then you got a whole bunch of stuff over here that fell. Take a look at this. This looks like a Bible. Yep. So if we find, you know, like I said, we're always gonna give the Bibles away. It's a brand new chair. Four Seasons Global. Is that a chair? Look, we can actually take a nap, take a seat in this thing. No, that's not a chair. No, it is a chair.
Kid's chair?
I don't know. No, it's a, oh, it's a hippo. Oh, it's my chair. It's a Brachiosaurus.
That's cute.
It's like a big elephant. Down here looking like more not so wonderful things. You have cords here, not that great. Get out of there, cord. DVD player, LG. Not seeing much in that one. All right, what do we got here? Most of the clothes. Oh, check these out.
Are those my size?
There's some good looking Hey Dudes. They got the, hold on.
They are my size.
Are they? Yeah, size 10. They got the tag still on them, but they're definitely not new.
Huh.
They've been worn 100%. Hold on, but the insides are clean. Because you step on that cork with a foot, it's going to leave a foot mark. I don't care how clean your foot is. I would say they're new, but walked around. I have no idea. But they might be yours. Oh, you got yourself a new pair of Hey Dudes. They're your style, too.
They are.
So let's put it next to this guy whose face is falling apart.
Oh, jeez.
What is going on with him? I just noticed him. Was he even in this unit? There's some Nike stuff here.
And they don't look stained.
No, these look pretty good. What do we got going on here? Oh, these were all hung up.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all.
Look like they got tags.
They do have tags, and they're all hung up still. All right, yeah. Brand spanking new, that was 40 bucks. This one's not new. That's really nice. Nike still has the tag on it.
That was $100.
That thing was a hundo. That's a lot of money. This is stained. So there's like new mixed with old here, which is interesting. Then you have a nice Adidas one. That's older, I think. So look how much that thing is worth. Bulls, Michael Jordan stuff. See, like some of this is brand new and some of it is like really, like that's got a huge stain on it. Like gigantic. The Nike Forge, it's pretty neat. Nice little t-shirt. This is not new, it's just, doesn't have no tags on it or nothing. So that ain't too shabby right there. What else we got in here? So that's why we have to go through all the clothes, because if you just threw all your clothes away, you would never have found those new ones. All these are used. Actually, this one's new right there.
Mm-hmm.
But all these are pre-owned type of stuff. Let's move into this bag. Check it out. We have, what is this guy's name? Stitch?
Yeah.
Got old Stitch in here. Got a JBL boom bottle. That thing has seen better days, 100%. Oh man, I just opened that and it's got a whole bunch of liquids.
That looks like all brand new Bath and Body Works.
How do you know it's new though when it looks like this?
I mean, those you can't really.
Yeah, you can't really tell. So we can't really
But these
sell.
right here are
What are they?
wallflowers.
I don't know.
And they're packaged. See how they've still got the stuff on them?
What is a wallflower?
It's, you know that thing that we got from it's a plug-in.
It's a plug-in?
And then you
Okay.
put this in the plug-in.
Gotcha. So you got brand new plug-ins here. Whole bunch of them. You got 1, 2, 4. Don't know who that is. We got some hand sanitizer. We don't know if that's new.
Right.
Because they don't. So you got 4 new little plug-ins there. That ain't bad. Got a little shoe. Where's your other shoe? Who throws this shoe? I don't know.
There's something else in there too.
Something else in here?
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? We have a wallet full of papers. And no cards. We actually haven't found anything super personal. We found one piece of paper in here that my suspicions is correct, right? About where these humans may or may not be. I'm not saying that they're there right now, but they could have been. All right, let's move over here. Get out of here, pots and pans. All right, you got pots and pans. Now listen, I know we got people saying you can donate them. You can't. That's dangerous. Don't eat all that stuff like that. Next thing you know, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? These shoes, I mean, some of them are Nikes, are real. See how that's carbon fiber? That's real carbon fiber down there. So that's a real shoe. Of course it's a real shoe. You're touching it. Hello. That's another real one, probably because it's the same one as that. And then a Fila. All right, we got a little box right here. There's a bird chirping his head off right now. He said, that looks like a Louis Vuitton. See the red? Probably a Fluey, I'm assuming. I'm not saying that they didn't have real Louis, but it's a whole bunch of new kids' clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all new children's clothings. So that's pretty good. And we got a thing of bits. Bulldog bits. That's what they used to call me in high school. Bulldog bits. That doesn't even make any sense. Hey, let's move to this thing. This looks like it has something neat in it. Because it has a whole bunch of clothes. Look at this. Now, that is definitely not clothing, right? That's like a sheet of some sort. There's a dude in here. Hey,
Another
dude.
hey dude?
Say what?
Another hey dude?
Another hey dude. That one. See, this is what hey dudes usually look like. You put your foot in a hey dude once. That's why they're kind of hard to sell unless they're in super good condition. Because you can't clean that cork. These look like Carhartts. Nope, Wrangler ripstops. They're in super not so good condition. Is this Ed Hardy? United Kingdom. Yes, it is. If this is not stained up, this might be worth something. Check that thing out. Yeah. We'll look at that. You see any stains on it? I actually don't see any stains on it. How in the world is that possible? Let me put it over here on the clothes over there. That's on the keeper pile. We got a Croc in a box. And then Crocs in boxes. That's it. Oh, we got baby hey dudes in here. Check that out. Boop.
Oh,
they're actually new. Or, hey, there's only one though.
Oh.
So there's only one baby hey dude in here. So that doesn't really help out a lot. We'll see if we can find the other hey dude. While we're sitting here, we might as well go ahead and go through this thing. There is a safe in here. So it's sitting somewhere behind me, buried in all this clothes. We did see it and we know that it is locked. And so that will be exciting to open.
I think we found the key.
And we think we actually found the key, so we might not have to break it open. Nothing in there, just a whole bunch of clothing. As you can tell, there's just a whole bunch of clothing in this one also. And there's a blender, Carolina Panthers. But what we gotta do is go ahead, clean up for a second, move on. Moving on, check this thing out. We definitely found a safe and there's something definitely in it. Whatever it is kind of thuddy. Nah, maybe not, actually. That might just be the safe moving. I have no idea. It is locked up and we do not have the key, but we will go ahead, push that to the side and move on to this beautiful looking Gucci bag. Check this thing out. Oh, Gucci bag full of money. You cannot go bad with that, right? And then you have a, what is that? Oh, Harbor Freight. Did you know Harbor Freight sold cups?
I didn't.
Well, guess what? Now we do. Look, this is ripped in here. You think this is real Gucci? With the liner falling out like that? Mm-hmm. You think that's real?
Oh, yeah.
That's like a factory thing. Like, hey, here's Gucci. We have removable liners. What I'm going to do, instead of starting up there at the top, I'm going to start down here at the bottom and see if it falls. Who would have thought that would have happened? Who would have thought? All right, let's see what we got here. This seems breakable, so we should probably not try to do that again. What is in here? Oh my goodness. Why? I'm not understanding. Guess what I have? I haven't used it all day, and I had a knife on me.
You know what? People were saying to Velcro a knife and a something else.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what would happen. This is no good. There's like cha-ching, canola oil. You have some sort of hot plate. You have peroxide and salt. So that goes over there with the Flucci. If I put this in the trailer, all I'm gonna do is put it in my pocket and then go in the house with it.
Forget
to put it back. That's what's gonna happen. I got a cup here. We already went through that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the knife and put it back in my pocket. How's this knife even work? There you go. Pots and pans. I'm impressed that they got that many pots and pans in one of these bags, right? Like, I mean, that's a nice pot and pan, but it's destroyed. That's a nice Revereware copper bottom right there. This is very reminiscent of a Salad Master too, but it's not. It's a new era. Now, if this was old, like in better condition, the new era USA ones are pretty good actually. They're not. That's not a terrible pot and pan if I've ever seen one. Please be more pots and pans, because I'm really enjoying them. I'm not. How do you get that in a bag with
the
it?
Anchor Hawking?
Anchor Hawking. This guy? This is an Anchor Hawking. That could go in your closet. Right now you have a Pyrex one, right?
No, I have an Anchor Hawking.
Oh, do you? Oh, you have a bigger Anchor Hawking.
I do.
Oh. I can feel the temptation. I'm gonna just stab myself. All right, moving on. Let's just get to this one, I guess. There's just a lot of clothes. And we are finding decent clothes. Like I said, we found some new stuff, some other stuff that was decent. This is just, these are new. What are they? Nightmare Before Christmas?
I can go on Christmas.
That's kind of like what this unit's turning into. Just kidding. It's actually not a bad unit. We found a Sony PS something. I think, it's all messed up. See it?
Yeah.
Dry rotted or just used a ton. And you got a Bills hat here. There's a Harry Potter patch. Check that out. From Hogsworth. I'm 100% sure that's not correct. And then a bag full of goodies. What are we working with here? I might try to dump this out in. There's a light for a car. Just really random looking stuff. There's a spoon that is not sterling silver, but super cool looking. It almost looks like it's sterling silver. Random bullets. More random bullets. That looks like that's going to be brass. Cute looking camera, right?
Oh, that is cute.
That's like a little kid's Polaroid. That's pretty nice.
Polaroid Go?
Polaroid on the go. Oh, we got a something in here. What is that? Pair of sunglasses. That's interesting. And a big old fancy watch here. What does this watch say? Elgin. Stainless. Base metal. Bezel. Japan movement. You think they're diamonds? No. I'm thinking 100% not diamonds. And we got keys in here. Maybe they go to the safe. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep some of these keys to see if they go to Mr. Safe over there. Open yourself up, buddy. Not that I think it's gonna be hard to break into that thing. Hey, what is this? We have more change. Yeah, our change is up actually probably pretty good, right? More random shotgun shells. There's a knife. We could Velcro this one in here. Probably lose it on purpose. What does that say? Doesn't has a weird saying on it. More keys and random shotgun. These bullets are so old that they're like corroded. That's the only thing I see in that one. A ton of clothes. There's underwears in there. There's just so much stuff that I don't want to go through. This looks like a whole bunch of clothing too, but let's try to get this cool looking bag up here first. This looks pretty nice. I like book bags. It's nothing in there, all right? Whatever this is like a football. How would you ever guess there was a football in there? You know what I'm saying? There's a football. There's a brand new stocking.
There's another key.
There is another key. That does not go to the safe though. Whatever that thing is. There's a Roku.
Oh, that's a Fire TV.
Oh, Fire TV. There you go. What is this thing? That's a Fendi. I think it's real Fendi purse. Fendi, some of their stuff is super expensive, but there's other stuff that isn't super expensive for
Falling
Fendi.
apart, which makes me think no.
Yeah, it is falling apart right there, but we'll Googler lens that thing. There is a toothbrush.
Is that brand new?
It looks brand new, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd have to open it to see. I'm not selling nothing out of this unit unless we open it up. There's a big old watch in here. It's U.S. Polo Association. That is worth probably not a whole bunch. Pillows. I don't even know why I was gonna go through that bag. I was like, I'm really jazzed up to go through the bag of pillows here. This is just
geez.
wants to fall, and it's full of glass. Nothing really going on in there. I don't know. What is that?
That's a real tree cup.
Real tree, you don't say. Is that a big old knife? That's a big old knife right there. This one, whole bunch of clothes. We're pretty much done with going through clothes on the camera. Because I'm pretty much done going through them. Unless I see something super exciting in them. Is that a Louis Vuitton?
No, that's a Fluey.
I can tell you right now that thing is fake. I can already tell you that that thing is fake just by looking at it. There's nothing in this purse other than hair stuff, some Tylenol at the bottom, and a pen. That is a Michael Kors purse, but it is in really bad condition. That looks like a real Michael Kors purse too, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Kayla's face is saying that thing is faker than, look at this. Now see, somebody out there is going to say, you can donate that.
No.
That's still in good condition. What are you talking about? You cannot donate that. If you guys have I Spied, there's just these things that are falling apart in there. Yeah, the heat got to them or something got to them because that thing is in rough condition. This stuff right there, if it's in there, this is worth some money. This is the attachments to the rainbow. Feels like it's heavy. Yeah, is that new? No, it's used, but that's okay. They really took care of their rainbow. This thing alone probably is worth $100 because of the, this is the new like I said, we never found one. That's the SRX edition. Got a skill saw here. Wah, wah, wah. Skill. That's what it is. And then we have another rainbow box here. What we got in this thing? Nice. Okay, so this is all the attachments to that. Yeah, this stuff's easy, probably another $100. You have the hose itself. You have all the other attachments. Now this is used. You can tell that they used it. And then they put it back in here. So they really like their vacuum. It's a really good vacuum. Like, I mean, to spend $1,000, I think new, these are $1,000 vacuums. Just let that sink in. That you can spend $1,000 on a vacuum cleaner. You want to go through the old Fluey? Hey, Fluey. Definitely fake. That's actually even crooked. This isn't even a good fake, right? Yeah. Because that is 100% crooked. Look at the dye on the outside of it. Yeah, this is not even, there's a plate in here. This is what we're going through, folks. It's just a plate. There's another Roku. They had a lot of Roku stuff. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness, look, there's a spider. Get out of here, Mr. Spider. Run for your life. Oh, we got some hats. And there's something super heavy in here other than hats. And there's a penny. Low Country, Comfort's the same hats that we had before. I have no idea what that thing is. A mustache. Then you have North Carolina. People in North Carolina, I got a hat for you. Hey, Atlanta Braves. That's actually super nice.
It is nice.
Then we have another Atlanta Braves. Super nice. We have, that's a good looking hat right there.
Good looking hat.
All these are going to end up on our Whatnot show 100%. You have a nice Nike hat right here. You have a North Carolina hat. Chicago Bulls hat. Then you have a Yankee hat with a nice corduroy. That's super nice. Brand spanking new. This hat was $50. That's crazy. The $1,000 vacuum now is
Eat local.
Eat local. All right. That's actually really nice. And then this right here, if it says what it says on the outside, what it is, this is expensive for us. It's new. Wait a second. I have never seen. So these are 5.56 rounds, and they're green tip rounds. 5.56 rounds.
Huh.
We'll keep those because we have a 5.56. This, they're about what, 50 cents a round now?
Yeah.
So there's probably how many in there? 120, 120. That's $60 to $100 just in rifle rounds. Well, that ain't too shabby. I want to get to this knife right here. Now that's a knife. Mossy oak. It's in good condition. Nah, it's got some chips up there, but mossy oak isn't a super high-end knife. We might use that to. We could Velcro that in here. That could be the knife I use. I was supposed to use that gigantic knife I found. Remember? Oh, what is going on here?
Oh, there's another doll.
Yeah, but its eyes are all shut and weird looking, right? Oh man, these purses are just, oh my. It's not a case, it's like a sash or something, or what are we working with here? That's actually really nice. It's like beaded.
Nice.
Would that be like a belt? Here's a knife that's open. See, this is why you wear gloves. I do watch a lot of people and they don't wear gloves. This is made in USA. Masters USA? That can't be right. It feels super cheap. Yup, made in China. You're not gonna fool me. It has not carbon fiber. Cider. I could drink some cider. Do you like hot cider or cold cider?
I like hot cider in the winter.
In the winter? There's nothing better.
It's got a lot of sugar in it though.
It does have a lot of sugar. There's nothing better than sitting in a trailer going through a storage unit. You know what I'm saying? There's
Starting
nothing,
at the bottom.
There's nothing fun. Yeah, I know. Start at the bottom. Well, I'm already down here. So, this is a whole bunch of books.
Some of them look like comic books.
Yeah.
Front?
There's a couple comic books right here. No, I don't think they're comics. Are they? No. I have no idea. Take a look at those and I can kind of rummage through the. Actually, look, there's a whole bunch of comic books. There's so many comics. It's funny. Does anybody know about comics? What are we working with here? Some comic books are worth a lot of money. It all depends on exactly what it is, you know? These are $1 comics. I think the cheaper, why? The thing is falling. Got some more there. Spider-Man. The rest of this is definitely looks like just books. I'm not seeing a whole bunch of nothing in here. As you go, yeah, keep going through the comics. I'll tell you if I find anything exciting. Nah, I didn't find nothing exciting. Comics were probably the most exciting thing. Bags of clothes. Do you see anything that looks interesting in them? Boop, boop, boop. I don't feel anything in there. Boop, 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 boop. Nah. So I'm gonna go through the clothes now. I'm just gonna poke it. If it doesn't seem cool, you're out of here. All right, what do we got here? Nothing finer than a line in the morning.
Hey, we can donate those.
We can donate those. Yes, we can. 100%. Throw them over there in the donation pile. What is this? A crossbow? We got some sort of crossbow here. Oh wow, that might be a real. Is that a real one or a kid's one? Boy, you ain't pulling that thing back. I don't know. I'm pretty strong. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to look that up. It is from SA Sports. The trigger word? Fire. fire, safety, fire, not understanding, feels, quality. I made that up. Doesn't feel. There's a Roku TV remote. There's so many of these. They're like literally following us everywhere. I like their tape job here.
Oh yeah.
This is the only box that's been taped. What are you doing back there? You'll be on camera in a second. Just hold on. Calm down.
Oh, look, it's your favorite thing inside.
What? Dinosaurs.
And clothes.
Dinosaurs and clothes. Feel like I've hit the jackpot.
They do look decent, which is good.
We're donating all the kids' clothes. That's what we usually do, as much as we can anyway. The bottom fell out.
Oh man.
Hey. DVDs. We're gonna work around them, folks. Though. We're gonna work around them. Yep. They were back there. This real Michael Kors. There's been a lot of coffee grounds. That, or I don't know what it is. Seems like it's coffee grounds. It might not be. All right. You got magazines here. These are like old school. Can't see what's inside there. There's
remotes. More Roku remotes.
More Roku remotes and more spent shell casings in there. Perfume, cologne, you name it. We got it. We're the one-stop shop for the worst purses on YouTube right now. I feel like everybody's still here though, because everybody's like, just open the safe already. Just do it. This is stuck on my finger. Get out of here. Actually, this is the second box. Hey, these clothes look actually like nice.
Yeah.
See, some of them were like kept after. What is that? Refuel. Refuel the bull. Performance denim. Okay, so, and these actually smell really good. What is that? Oh, these look, that one's new. That looks like it's been bought from Shein, though, possibly. What is this thing? Hids. Huh? What am I looking at? Is that a face?
Looks like a cat.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. We might have to open up and see. And then this is the one I was looking at. Is that a Lacoste? That is a Lacoste. Man, it's got a stain on it. Man, maybe we get that stain out. That's a nice Lacoste. So, I mean, and a nice little Champion guy. See, these are in good condition. These clothes, there's a little stain on the Lacoste, but other than that, this is in really, really good condition. That doesn't seem like it's been worn a whole bunch. This was another reason why I purchased the unit, because I could see that. Metal decor. Just kidding. That is not the reason. Was this a Victa box? And I could see it from a long distance away. It was sitting like this, and I knew it was an Invicta box. And we got there, and it's been just beat all to nonsense. The Invicta box alone would probably sell for 30 or 40 bucks if it was in good condition. This is in not so good condition, so you really can't sell that at all. That bird back there is just chirping. What is this sticking out of here? You see that? Oh, it's so heavy. There's the coffee. I've been looking for you this entire time, bud. I'm not understanding the packing here. Like random bullets everywhere. And then also what we're finding is a lot of stamps. Just tons and tons of stamps. Just randomly throughout. That's a True Religion, isn't it?
That's what
Wallet?
it looks like.
Yeah, True Religion wallet. That's actually a nice wallet. It's got an insurance card in it. And that's it. What we haven't found in here is we've only found one paper of real personal stuff. There has been only like one picture also, which was damaged.
Well, that's a nice plate.
I think this is Crystal. Is that you, Crystal? Yes, it is. Help me, I've been suffocating. Okay. We'll save her later on. We'll get out of the bag. Let's walk over here. You have a little bench here that this is actually a DVD stand. That's what that does. Excuse me, honey. Oh, see it? All right, here we go. Yellow box. We've never had a yellow box before. Ah, what is that? Santa Jingle Jangle Band. Santa Jingle Jangle Band. There's Dale Earnhardt. We got some NASCAR, so they could have been NASCAR fans here. Oh, I'm keeping this thing. Genuine Ford V8 parts. Ford people, probably good people, you know. Nothing in there. We found it. Is he in there? Actually, he still sells. Probably damaged. He's missing his hand. Well, it's got to be in there somewhere, or it fell out. He's scary.
Oh, jeez, that scared me.
Is he coming to get you? You got Michael here. Hello, Michael. What else we got in here? Some cards. We have, oh, we made it to the millionaire. The Valvoline tie Beanie Baby. Millions and millions of dollars. Then we have some NASCAR stuff, some more NASCAR stuff in here. A sippy bottle from Brad. Does that say Brad on it? Can't really tell. Upside down. Some sort of crazy knife. This could be a U.S. Designs. Lies. Nobody in the U.S. would design something that looks like this. This is ridiculous. The name of it is Tac Force Speed Steel. It's a solid knife. You can tell by the way that it moves around. And then a pair of some sort of shears. So that's an interesting box. I mean, we found some good stuff in it. This one right here. It says Is that Bullet? Like the actual car? What are you looking at here, bud? It's been painted though. GT 500. But they've all been in accidents. Every single one of them have been in accidents. Chop them up like a chop shop, right? We have found a chop shop. This is because they didn't come like this, or were they models that they just didn't put fully together? They're trying to get that engine out. I mean, that's old box body too. This is your favorite car. Yep. It's missing a headlight. This is what they look like going down the road nowadays. No hood, headlights gone, the whole 9 yards. That one's missing a wheel. Oh no. They were, like, the engine's actually out of this. Some of these I might keep and stage it in these little boxes like this. Because I think they look pretty neat all beat up. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. I mean, there's like a ton of them in here that just have the hoods off. Truck in here. Some sort of truck that looks pretty nice. And then these two guys, you have Dale Earnhardt right here. And the bottom fell out. It's not like I damaged them though. I mean, they honestly are all completely taken apart. That's a nice knife right there. It's got the tip broken off of it. Every time. Every time. All right, that's not a bad little box right there. Moving on, we found a magazine, and not the type you read. That one right there, an old magazine. Moving back here, we have one box that is completely wrapped up or taped up. We have not had one of these. This looks like, I don't know, it looks like they bought this maybe and never opened it. Oh, yeah. We'll donate these.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna Nike Air. This was sitting, remember when we load these, we load from the front. So all this was actually in the front of the unit. There is a ton of comics in here. Like, I mean, a ton of comics. The thing is, we don't know nothing about comics, but we know a guy, right?
Yeah.
We know a guy that knows a lot about comics. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and just set these aside, and when we go back into town, we'll give them the comics and see exactly what they say about them, because we don't know. And you could probably, you know, take a picture of them or something like that, but that would take you forever. It's much easier when you know somebody. You can say, hey, are these comics good or not? We got a hat and a softball and some sort of diamond card in there that says 100. That's what we're working with. All right, we got clothes in here. Lots and lots of clothes. That's what this big bundle of stuff is over here. It looks like it's gonna be just tons of clothing. And I'm not saying that I'm tired of going through clothing, but this clothes, I mean, we found some decent clothes for sure. Good stuff to donate. Good stuff to, we found some stuff to sell. That is pillows. You can go out of there, pillow man. All right, the rest of this looks like clothing. And it's, oh, that's not. Okay, we got one thing that's not clothing. and the bag is just, it can't handle the pressure. Oh, it's gonna handle it. Oh, we found a turtle. You're not gonna believe this. Found a turtle. Other than that, this is rough in here. See what I'm saying? This phone probably still works. Probably have to maybe turn that on and call for somebody. Phone a friend right now. There's a wooden box. Hey, we actually found another one of these.
Is there something in it?
Nope, it's empty. Empty wooden box, and then you have, hey, we haven't seen a Crown Roll bag. And we have, what is this guy right here? Is this a camera? Surely looks like some sort of camera. What are you? You're not a camera, you're a pill container and you're empty. There's a big old battery. Oh, it's a light. It's dead. This has been in here more than a minute, I'll tell you that. Because they don't die that often. It's a massager on the go. You know that they're stamps. I think it's so funny that storage units have their own personality. This is the stamp personality. Because we have found so many, and phones. Stamps and phones. They're hard drives. Look at this big old thing right there. Oh, it's a flashlight in the shape of a shotgun shell. Okay, that's everything here. Clothes, 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 and more clothes. You've seen enough clothes on this thing. We're gonna actually take the safe out here and see what's inside. We are back. This is our last thing, and you're not gonna believe this. I think that we actually have the key to it. I even got Mr. Sledge out because I was like, hey, let's hit this thing with a sledgehammer, and I don't think I'm gonna need to. This is, yeah, look at that. That's it. There's a box in a box. It's a box in a box. It is just earrings, right? Yeah, or like, I don't know. Would they be earrings?
That one might be gold.
This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll have to take a look at that to see if that's gold or not. And I'm definitely not going to be able to see that. And we found 10 cents. Huh. I'm impressed that we can keep this box.
Yeah.
This is a nice box. These things are like $50 nowadays. So that ain't too shabby. I think, again, there's a counter down below to tell you the exact how much that is the total value. Overall, lot of clothing. 50% was probably bad, 50% was probably good. We'll probably sell 25% of it and give as much away as we can. All the Bibles will be free in our booth that we still run. Remember, follow us on Facebook. That link's down below. We also have Whatnot and eBay. All those links are down below. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, not subscribe, comment down below. Like the video. Know I'll always get you
The safe.
on the next one.